Hi, I'm Peyton.
And I'm Aaron.
And this is Something's a Bruin.
Today we have a lot of great information about the new school year.
Let's take a look at what is happening over in the FAC this year as we go to our new segment, For Art's Sake.
Hi, I'm Avery Summers, and we are doing this segment For Art's Sake. Who are we here with?
Faith Anderson. I teach theater.
Okay, and tell us how you got into teaching theater.
So my very first teaching job with theater was in Arizona. I taught at University High School in Tucson, and the person who was the theater teacher threw a stapler at a kid's head. So I got the job. And it's been really lucky. I've been very happy. I love teaching theater. It's a great place to be.
Okay, and what are the planned upcoming shows for this school year?
So we are performing Puffs, which is a spoof of Hogwarts and the Harry Potter series. That is in October. Then we're doing Wizard of Oz in February, the very first week of February. And then we'll finish out the year with Shrek the Musical in April.
And how can students get more involved in theater if they are interested?
If you're interested in being involved in theater, you can always listen to the announcements. Dr. News does a great job making sure everybody knows what's going on. The Bruin Buzz is also a really good resource. We can publish all of our stuff there. And then just watch for posters around the building. If you have a specific interest, please head on over to the theater room. We're East 150, across from the North Lobby. Very hard to find, but happy when you're here. We're always looking for people who are interested in doing any sort of tech work. We are always looking for extras who want to fill in and be, sort of all the fun side characters and things. And then Shrek is always open to the entire school as far as auditions going. So we're looking for singers, dancers, actors, tech, the whole shebang.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Sounds like a fun year in the theater. So are any of you out there looking for a perfect part-time job?
Here's Tristan to tell us about a great opportunity at a very popular local restaurant.
Welcome everybody to our new segment, Hire a Bruin. I'm Tristan Wells, and today we have a guest from Chick-fil-A, Kevin Horton. What is it like to be part of the team?
Part of the team at Chick-fil-A? Well, as you can imagine, there's a lot of people who work at Chick-fil-A. We have about 140 team members on our team. And so it can feel a little overwhelming when you first step in the door to meet all those new people, to learn all the new things you need to learn. But you also have to understand that every person there was once in your position. So you have 140 other people that are there to support you, that are there to help you learn, help you grow, and help you find ways to do things better. So it ends up feeling more like a small family than it does this large organization.
What are some benefits of team member games?
Absolutely. So obviously, you get paid for the time you're there. So that's a great little perk, especially as you approach the end of high school and you want to spend a little bit more of your own money. But the other benefits you get are a little more intangible. You learn how to take responsibility. There's nobody standing over your shoulder explaining to you every moment what they expect of you. We let those expectations be known at the beginning, and then we expect you to meet those. So you learn how to self-motivate, you learn how to push yourself to be better, and you learn how to develop yourself so that you can continue to grow. You don't have that constant oversight. So it allows you to grow into being an adult, to grow into that responsibility, and gives you a little bit more to carry on your own.
Yeah, it's a great first job for sure. How do you apply to
So-
all those kids out there?
Absolutely. So you can go to our website, chickfila.com, and you can search for either of our two restaurants, either our Springhurst location or our St. Matthews location. That'll take you to our application portal, or I'll provide you guys with a QR code that you can scan, and that'll take you directly to our application portal. You fill out the application online, we'll review it, we'll ask you a few questions to follow up, and then we'll schedule an interview if we are interested based on the answers to those questions.
Yeah, and guys, that should be on screen just about now. Why is it important to join the workforce as a high schooler?
Well, as a high schooler, you're obviously looking at the next step in life. What's coming next, whether it's college, whether it's joining the workforce, whether it's learning a trade, you have to start learning how to fend for yourself, how to self-motivate yourself, and joining the workforce in high school is a great way to do that. Because nobody's going to make you come to work every day. You have to choose to do it. And you have to find the right place in order to do that.
Yeah, of course. And what makes Chick-fil-A a unique work experience, and why is it so interesting to you?
So I think that the thing that makes Chick-fil-A unique is our purpose. Obviously, as with every restaurant, we're there to sell food. We're there to sell chicken sandwiches. We're there to serve our customers. But that's not really the purpose of Chick-fil-A. Our purpose is grounded in our corporate purpose, which is to glorify God by being a faithful steward of all we've been entrusted with and have a positive influence on all who come in contact with Chick-fil-A. So when we think about our purpose, we can accomplish that regardless of whether we're selling a chicken sandwich, whether we're washing a dish, cleaning a floor, sweeping the parking lot, or just interacting with a guest in the dining room. And it's not dependent on that sale. It allows us to really focus on having an influence on those guests and on our fellow team members.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, that's about it for today. Thank you, Kevin. And
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Tristan Wells, your host for Hire a Bruin, and I'm looking forward to getting you hired.
And now here's some information about Student Council.
I'm Henry Berry with WBHS. Today I'm going to be giving you the inside scoop on a little something we like to call class officers. Class officers are chosen by the student body, and anyone can run and anyone can participate. Each graduating class has their own officers. The elections start at the end of August, and you can only run for one position. There are 4 roles: president, vice president, secretary, and initiative. The president is the leader and organizes the council. They will be accountable for overall goals of the student body and their projects. They will also handle prom planning. The vice president's major responsibilities include service projects and assist the president in leadership responsibilities. The secretary's responsibility resides in publicity and communication within the council and class. The initiatives coordinator handles Spirit Week, class traditions, and pep rallies. These roles give students a chance to communicate with our principal and enact change in our school. Come with me to see people who have personal experience in this matter.
Well, I ran the student government program, which meant that I oversaw the elections, the campaigning. I oversaw creation of Spirit Week themes, homecoming, pep rally I had to plan. I also did homecoming banners.
Why did you run?
I just thought it would be fun, and I really just wanted to campaign. And the freshman year president wasn't that great, and so I wanted to fix all of what they did. So
Why did you run?
One of my friends was running, and I thought it'd be fun, and I knew it would look good on college applications. So,
What do you recommend for incoming candidates?
Follow the rules. Listen to the instructions on how to apply and campaign. And then you really have to want to get involved with the school. If you just want to run because it'll look good on a resume, that doesn't help anybody. So I would suggest actually having desire to get in there and do a little service for your community.
How do you feel you've impacted the class of 2025?
well, sophomore year we ran the variety show, I think that's what it's called now, and so we raised a bunch of money for, I think, junior and senior year prom. So that means that we got to do a bunch more fun things, which I thought was really good.
How do you feel you've impacted the class of 2025?
well, I thought prom was great, but that was really all we had control over. But I thought it was a pretty good night. That's why I ran.
How was your campaign and how did you promote it?
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of just walking around, telling people they should vote for me and vote for my friends, and that we'd do some good stuff for Ballard.
Why did you think it was time to step down?
I just had a lot of other stuff going on. It is an unpaid position. Figured I would hand the reins. A couple of people also had some new ideas and expressed some interest in doing it, so I figured might as well spread the love.
On our next segment, we will be interviewing our new sponsors as well as candidates. I'm Henry Berry from WBHS, and I'll see you on our next segment.
Another new segment this year on Something's a Bruin is 1 to 10, where Jesse and Sam give us their very informed opinions.
Yo, 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 yo! Welcome back to 1 to 10 with Sam
and Jesse.
And today we're going to be reviewing this summer's hot new album, Brat by Charlie XCX.
You know, this thing is a killer. This is an album to dance to. It is an album to groove to. If you're not moving your body while listening to this, you're listening to the wrong album.
I feel that. When I was listening to it, I was doing homework though, so I was not up and moving. But I know 360 is a really big song, and I've had that on my playlist. I just recently listened to the full album the other day, but I've had 360 on my playlist for a while, and I have been dancing to that. That's a groovy track.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of going to be a little bit of a hot take, but once you really start to listen to some of kind of the writing here, it's not all there. A lot of this feels like it's kind of thrown together, but I will give it some leverage because this kind of average, even a little sloppy writing, it is covered up by just these amazing beats.
Yeah.
These amazing instrumentals.
Yep.
I know, I'm not sure if A.G. Cook worked on this album, but I know he's been working with Charlie for a while.
Yeah.
And he's part of the reason why these things are just so catchy.
Yeah.
I mean, will you agree?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. So what would you rate this album?
I'm giving this a good 8. I'm giving this an 8 out of 10.
All right. I'm going 7.4, just a little bit low you.
Okay.
Or below you. But just mainly for that writing aspect and those little parts of the song that just kind of throw you off, you know. But
yeah. I mean, guys, Brat Summer's coming to an end.
Yeah.
If you haven't listened to this thing yet, give it a listen.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week when we're reviewing something else. Album, whatever, but thanks for watching. Peace.
That's some good stuff right there. I'm sure we will get some interesting things throughout the year from Sam and Jesse.
And now let's take a look at what's new on the sports fields this year.
Good morning, Ballard Bruins. I'm Isaiah Mallon, and today we got the opportunity to talk to our new athletic director. Now, with the football season on the horizon, we also talked to a few of our players. Let's take a look. Okay, so today we actually have the pleasure of interviewing
Jared Baker, Brandon Coleman,
Jaden Woodard.
We kind of want to know what you do here at Ballard and how's your time been?
I am the athletic director here at Ballard. It's my first year. I started about 4 weeks ago. Just the overall impression of the school so far has been fantastic. The students are great. Faculty and admin are fantastic. And then our athletic teams and coaches are doing a wonderful job so far in the fall.
What are you going to bring to this year's football season?
Leader, you know what I'm saying? Vocal leader. And, just, feel me, help the young guys out, help the team out whenever, wherever they need me at, I'm going to be there.
What's your favorite thing about being here so far?
Always got to be the turf field. Love the turf field. The facilities are just fantastic. I mean, we have the best facilities in JCPS, probably comparable to the best ones in the state. It's just a growing school that can just get better and better. I can't wait to see how it progresses.
So we understand that you have a new head coach. How do you feel about him?
He's pretty good. I'm glad that it's somebody that was already on the staff, you feel me? So he already know what to expect out of us, and really couldn't ask for nobody better.
Feel good about him. He was here last year, you know what I'm saying? Feel me, he was the defensive coordinator, so this year he's just the head coach now, feel me? So feel me, we already new to him, feel me? He's been here, so ain't nothing new for real.
Do you maybe have a favorite staff member, someone that you've gotten really close with, or maybe even a student?
Favorite staff member, of course you gotta say the principal, Dr. Jason Noose. Yeah, Dr. Noose is awesome. So he's great. But I love all my coaches so far. They've been fantastic so far. The fall ones, very self-sustainable. They do a great job, all the kids. Our student athletes are working hard. So looking forward to seeing them progress throughout the fall and then the winter and spring.
How would this season be different from last?
I just feel like it's been 2 years in a row. We know what we got to do, you feel me? I just feel like we got to keep working hard, and it's just the little stuff that matters. We got to make sure all the little stuff is right. So when it comes to those big moments, we'll be ready for it.
Our whole team's coming back, so everybody's older and more mature now, so that means, feel me, we're just hungry. We're more hungry this year because the way we ended last year, it wasn't the way we wanted it to end, so yeah, we're just all hungry, and we're on a mission to get a ring.
How can we contact you, and where do we need to go to talk to you?
Best place to do is email me at jared.baker@jefferson.kyschools.us. Also, my office is the North Building 231. Anytime the door's open, come on in and say hi.
Yeah, that's from Mr. Baker. Back to you, Isaiah. Well, we hope you enjoyed our first showing. Take a chance to either talk to Mr. Baker or see Jen and Brandon on the football field. I'm Isaiah Mallon, and that's a wrap for this week's new Teacher Spotlight. Remember, be a guide to Bruins pride.
What's up, Bruins? This is BBS, Ballard Bruin Sports. I'm Isaac.
I'm Sean.
And today we're going to do a segment on fall sports coming up, talking about soccer and football.
Fall is right around the corner, which means two things: football and soccer. The boys soccer team got started off with South Warren on August 13th, which was a Monday, and they unfortunately did not pull out with the win. Scott Jennings for Ballard Jr., he scored the only goal for the Bruins, and the final score was 3-1. Warren Central got the win over the Bruins. Unfortunate loss, but they will bounce back. Going to Wednesday that week, it was the girls soccer team that played South Oldham. The Dragons came into town to play the Bruins, and it did not go great, unfortunately. It was 6-0. 6-0 for the Dragons as they defeated the Bruins.
and star goalie Michaela Reed has been injured, so she was not playing, which is very unfortunate. And with football right around the corner, that means Friday Night Lights are going to be back at Ballard Sports. Friday last week, it was the scrimmage against Franklin County, and the Bruins did pretty well to hopefully they can start with a win against South Warren. And that's going to do it for this segment. My name is Sean.
And I'm Isaac.
And you've been watching BBS Ballard Bruin Sports.
Ballard is such a large school, and there are many places I have never seen. Let's explore some of these new places in another new segment, Ballard Unseen.
Welcome to Ballard Unseen, where we take a look at lesser-known areas and rooms of Ballard High School. I'm Jackson Trowbridge, and today we're going to be taking a look at the bookstore. The bookstore is run by Miss Marion, and it's located right next to the small cafeteria. The best time to visit the bookstore is during lunch hours, where it's open. To start off, some of the items you can expect to see at the bookstore include scarves, travel mugs, water bottles, hats and beanies, totes, and Adidas hats. The bookstore is organized and decorated with a lot of care and attention to detail. You can also purchase pens, pencils, blankets, notebooks, binders, and textbooks, specifically for U.S. history, if that's what you're looking for. For the Ballard joggers, they also offer sweatpants in both black and gray. Make sure to look out for when items are on sale, such as these sweatpants. They also offer short sleeve t-shirts. Additionally, they offer jackets in many different colors, such as black, maroon, and gray. They also offer hoodies in the same colors with a variety of designs. It's important to also check out the clearance t-shirts, as these ones right here are only $10 right now, so please go check them out. They offer a variety of beanies and hats for those who want it, and also more standard hoodies. They also offer alumni t-shirts. They also include Adidas gym shorts for those who are interested. They include long sleeve t-shirts as well, and of course, for the men, gym shorts for them. And that about wraps up the bookstore. Whenever you have time, preferably during lunch hours, please stop by. It's right next to the small cafeteria, and it has all the gear you'll need for your Ballard life. And that about wraps up this episode of Ballard Unseen. Stay tuned next time to discover more places in Ballard you may not know about and why you should check them out. This is Jackson Trowbridge, signing off.
As some of us get closer to graduating, it's nice to hear how some former Ballard students are doing. Here is Clay speaking with a local grad who graduated from Ballard in 1983 in our segment, Life After Ballard.
Hello, my name is Clayton Long with Bruins After Ballard, and I'm here with Ballard alumni Adam Caperton from the class of 1983. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, hi, Clayton. Thank you all so much for letting me come here and share a little bit of my history of Ballard High School. I graduated in 1983. I started attending Ballard in 1978. I think it was open for about 8 years before that. Currently, I'm a real estate broker and have lived in Louisville all my life, so I've been here all 59 years.
What is your favorite experience from Ballard?
It's probably not a really good memory to share, but I remember the smoking area on the steps. So we used to be able to sit on those steps and smoke. So that just tells you how far along things have come. But some of my best memories, I wasn't an athletic type. I was more into music and arts. So I was really proud to be able to participate in the Madrigals, which I was part of kind of the beginning Madrigals here at Ballard under the direction of Mrs. Wilkinson, who was an amazing teacher. Also, some of the other fond memories I have, or memories that I have, I was kind of out. I mean, I'm part of the LGBTQ community, and believe it or not, I came out in 1981, and I really didn't have much gruff about that, which I think back in the early 80s is pretty cool. So I remember lots of folks being kind, teachers being kind, having a good time, and the smoking area.
What advice would you have for current students at Ballard?
So yeah. Be kind. Go for it. Go for your dreams. I've worn many hats since I've been graduated from Ballard. I was a social worker. I worked in foster care, child protective services, and currently I own a residential real estate company here in town. And I'm actually closing on 2 properties, one tomorrow, one Friday, with some Ballard friends of mine that I remember from back in the high school days. So, but again, be kind, be respectful of others, but most importantly, what I remember about most folks is how they treated others.
All right, thank you for your time, Mr. Caperton. Thank you for watching Bruins After Ballard. This is Clayton Long signing off.
As you see, there's a lot going on at Ballard.
And there is also a lot of talent, whether it be in the classroom or on the fields, or on the stage.
Here is our first segment of Bruins Got Talent.
Hi, I'm Tegan Gaslin, and welcome to the first edition of Bruins Got Talent. And today I'm here with
John Maynard.
John Maynard is a part of our theater and choir department. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a senior here at Ballard. Like you said, I'm in the Ballard Theater and Ballard Choir. I've been in it for about 3 years now. This is going to be my final year, and it's just been one of the greatest pleasures and experiences of my life.
What's been probably like your favorite show?
That's a really hard one because Legally Blonde was really fun, but I think I'll go with SpongeBob, which was my first musical here, and it was just a really great community and just a really fun show that we all got to gather around in.
What do you plan to do after graduation?
I plan on pursuing musical theater in college and then hopefully becoming a performer for the rest of my life.
And what do you plan to do for us here today?
I'll be singing a Disney classic, Out There, from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Break a leg.
Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I watch them as I hide up here alone, hungry for the histories they show me. All my life I memorize their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I wonder how it feels to pass a day not above them, but part of them. And out there, living in the sun, give me one day out there. All I ask is one to hold forever. Out there, where they all live unaware, what I'd give, what I'd dare, just to live one day out there among the millers and the weavers and their wives. Through the roofs and gables I can see them. Every day they shout and scold and go about their lives, heedless of the gift it is to be them. If I were in their skin, I'd treasure every instant out there, strolling by the sand. Taste the morning out there like ordinary men who freely walk about there just one day, and then I swear I'll be content with my share. Won't resent, won't despair, old and bent, I won't care. I'll have spent one day out there.
Thanks for watching Something's a Bruin.